So we had some successes with the original design and it's working great. But then we ran into a situation where we had a customer that we weren't winning. And we like to win, right? So all these changes happened just before IMTS. And we literally, the team did an amazing job because we have some talented people, but not just talented, they have a passion for perfection. They have a passion to make the customers want more, right?
There was cost involved in that, and there would have.
So we're open to that. As leaders of this company, my cousin Matt and I, we would rather tell it like it is. We want the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we need that.
Modern manufacturing is often described in terms of sophisticated technology, automation, software, advanced machines, even AI. All of that's real. But the impact of all of that is the extent to which it makes the human factor in manufacturing more important than it's ever been. The story you're about to hear has to do with cutting tools used in machining strategy, advanced digital technology. But the turning point was the way a culture of trust in knowledgeable employees led to a cutting tool advance. Our advanced manufacturing technologies amplify the significance of the human role. That's coming up on the Z-axis. The Z-axis is brought to you by Workforce Factor, your onboarding engine for industrial employees. Stick around to the end of the episode to learn more. Welcome to the Z-axis, the podcast about new directions in manufacturing. The advance of manufacturing technology seems to move in a direction that reduces the human role. More automated machines, more advanced systems, even more autonomous technology. But the manufacturers benefiting from this technology experience something different. Advanced technology raises the importance of people because the advanced systems are ready to deliver greater value in response to the judgment and the knowledge of the people overseeing them. We are at Fullerton Tool in Saginaw, Michigan, a family-owned manufacturer of solid carbide cutting tools. I'm with Patrick Curry, president of Fullerton Tool. Patrick, we are speaking to all manner of people, all manner of businesses. In simple terms, help us understand, what does Fullerton Tool do?
Fullerton Tool is a solid carbide tool manufacturer. We make cutting tools in all kinds of shapes and sizes, from 2-inch diameter down to the size of a human hair. So micro tooling, end mills, drills, saws, Kesey cutters, anything where they need to remove material, we've got a solution for that.
You're making tools for precision metal cutting, and you are grinding carbide blanks to get exactly the right shape of milling tool or drill that a machine shop might need for a particular part.
Absolutely.
The products Fullerton Tool makes are the tools that do the work of cutting metal within a modern machine tool. End mills, drills that cut metal to make aircraft components, automobile parts, tools, dies, molds, precision machine components. And during the course of Patrick Curry's career, the design of these cutting tools and how these tools are used has changed dramatically. So to help us understand a way that the market is changing around you and affecting your business, the question I want to ask is, what is dynamic milling?
Well, with dynamic milling, you're now doing that with one tool, a solid carbide tool, and the tool paths where you're using basically a deeper axial cut or a deeper depth of cut into the material, and you're taking a lighter radial cut. So this was really developed through the advancements of machinery and the advancements of computer processing where it can handle that.
The time came when advanced computing technology changed machining. Older equipment with older controls couldn't keep up with rapid machining moves, rapid moves of the tool. But then newer, more advanced, faster machines enabled faster moves with the cutting tool. Computer technology changed machining strategies And that changed the kinds of tools, the design of the tools that Patrick Curry's company produces.
So at that time, we were running a program in CAM software that took 3 minutes and 50 seconds, right? Well, we run it on that machine and it slowed up to about 18 minutes, 9 seconds. So it couldn't process those movements fast enough. I put it on the new Makino we have. I'm doing it in less than 3 minutes today.
So here's what that means. Once the cutting tool moves faster, it makes sense for it to do more. It's less efficient to keep switching between different tools for different operations. That's an opportunity for Fullerton Tool. But that opportunity brings challenges because that tool that is designed to do more needs to keep on doing more and more and more as technology continues to advance, and the user of that advanced cutting tool has to keep up.
You can't just take any cutter and plug and play anymore. But if you can get them to understand the right training of how to apply that tool and how to run that tool effectively, we're gonna win. And that's a big part of our business, is training our customers, training our distributors on applications, where to apply what tool when, because we have tools that are designed specifically for certain types of materials. And those designs need to be ran properly.
So look at the sequence of events here. Advanced digital technology led to a change, an improvement in cutting tool capabilities. That change in cutting tools created the need for elevated knowledge on the part of the users. And that same sequence of events is played out inside of Fullerton Tool as well. So what's involved in the development of a new cutting tool? Like, when do you decide a new tool design is needed, and how does that play out?
A lot of it's customer driven. So a lot of times there's either new materials that come into the market or existing materials that are difficult to machine.
One of Fullerton Tool's major recent advancements is a tool called the VMAC, and there is some company legacy embedded in that name. Say more about the VMAC and its namesake.
So the VMAC is named after the founder of the company, my grandfather, Morgan Arthur Curry. So we came up with probably the best product we've ever come out with as a company, our 82nd year in business. And my cousin Matt and I were trying to come up with a name for it. And I said, we need to name it after the founder.
The VMAC is designed for machining challenging aerospace alloys. Titanium, Inconel, and little nuances of the tool really matter. Heat management, the tool geometry, the coating, flute spacing, tweaks, innovations in all of these areas help make the tool what it is. But here is where the story becomes less about the tool design and more about culture. Because IMTS was approaching, huge international manufacturing trade show in Chicago. And as that opportunity to debut the tool approached, the question was whether the tool was ready. It was good, but was it good enough? So there's a lot of nuance to cutting tool design, and there are a lot of small details that could have a significant effect on the performance of the tool.
It was the VMAC, Pete, and it was basically IMTS is rolling up. So we're literally 3.5 months away from it. And we've been working on this design of the VMAC for 12 months, trying to come up with the perfect tool, right? And so we had some successes with the original design, and it's working great. But then we ran into a situation where we had a customer that we weren't winning, and we like to win, right? So the team went back at it. We made some minor adjustments to the honing and some other key features of that tool, and even a coating change at the last second. So all these changes happened just before IMTS. And we literally, the team did an amazing job because we have some talented people, but not just talented, they have a passion for perfection. They have a passion to make the customers want more, right? The push for these late engineering changes came from the team. Again, the tool was good, but the team involved with it believed it could be better.
There was cost involved in that.
We definitely threw out some product that we had almost finished or completed.
This is where advanced manufacturing, specifically how it advances, becomes a leadership story.
As leaders of this company, my cousin Matt and I, we would rather tell it like it is. We want the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we need that. We need to know the truth because we have to make decisions that 195 employees and their families depend on us making the right decision. You have to give your employees that freedom to be able to come to you and say, I'm just going to tell you like it is, this ain't going to do it.
So, Advanced manufacturing. Is it robots replacing people? Is it software reducing the human significance? No, it's people. And the way that what advanced technology can do derives from the judgment, initiative, communication, resourcefulness of the people using it, and their interaction with one another.
There's a story every time you interact with a customer, right? Because we're very proud, we're machinists, right? We're craftsmen. We're passionate about what we do at Fullerton Tool, and you take pride in it.
Manufacturing technology keeps advancing. Robots, AI, autonomy, advanced systems. But this dynamic is always going to be there, and its importance is profound. We need the very best people in manufacturing. We need the very best cultures in manufacturing. As the technology becomes more capable, there is more impact from the choices that the people in manufacturing make. I'm Peter Zielinski. That's it for this episode of the Z-Axis. If you want more of my stuff, find it at ZielinskiReport.com. The Z-Axis is brought to you by Edge Factor. If you like the show, please subscribe. Until next time, hold your tolerances tight, your faith and family tighter, hold lightly to everything else. So long. Workforce Factor is the new, customizable onboarding and upskilling engine for industrial employers. Where should training begin? How can skills development continue as employees grow? Workforce Factor is your company's tailor-made platform for addressing this challenge. Possibilities include technical courses, introductions to machining, welding, additive manufacturing, and more. Personal skill courses, introductions to time management, workplace ethics, financial literacy, and more. We are working with companies ready to systemize the approach to developing promising employees into skilled professionals. Contact Workforce Factor today.